Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my Rolling Project 10 Pan finale for 2025 and introduction for 2026. You guys really seemed to enjoy this combination of a video for my whole collection project pan, which I did post earlier, and I can link that up in the cards if you have not watched it yet. So I'm going to do the same for my Rolling Project 10 pan. This is a classic style project pan where I have more traditional panning goals, such as finishing off makeup products as well as hitting pan on some more challenging items like blush. So I'm going to give you an update on the products that I still had in this project pan at the end of 2025. Some things I'll be rolling out, but a lot of things are rolling over with me into the new year. Things I'm pretty confident I can meet my goal on in a relatively short amount of time. And we're of course rolling some new items in as well. If you're curious as to what I have on my face today, specifically my eyeshadow is the Fantasy Cosmetica Harvest of Souls palette. I do have an affiliate code with Fantasy Cosmetica, that is emilynmax, and if you use that code you do save some money and I do receive a small commission off of that at no added expense to you, and I do appreciate anyone who uses my code, and I'm going to try and be better about linking the makeup I'm wearing in the description box. So if you are curious on anything, I will have the products in the project pan and the products that I'm wearing linked below. I'm really loving the cool tone vibe I have going on today. I'm not sure when my last update was, but the numbers of uses I'm sharing is since I last updated you, so it's definitely been more than a month. It's probably been 2 or 3 months if I'm being completely honest. So the product that has been in this project the longest is my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. Since I last updated you, I've used it an additional 46 times for a total of 317 tracked uses. This is the highest amount of usage I have ever had on a makeup product. To say this is worth its money is an understatement. You get 14 grams of product. And this is a really great mattifying setting powder. I'm really enjoying my time using this, and I feel like there's not that much left. So I like my chances of finishing this in the next couple of months. I'm really not sure if this was finished as of my last update. I don't have it checked off on my list, but I've already removed this from my tracking spreadsheet, which was a little premature of me. But the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation, I have officially emptied out. I wore this for the majority of 2025. It took me a really long time to get this finished. This is a beautiful natural finish foundation, medium coverage. I'm gonna miss this so much, but I don't think that this is readily available anymore. I was really happy to use this, but this demonstrated to me that I don't need as many foundations in my collection as I have, because with only minimal shopping of my stash in the grand scheme of things, this took me nearly a year to finish with consistent use. My Ofra Rodeo Drive highlighter, I had a goal to hit pan and I have successfully done that. I've used this 40 more times since I last updated you, and I hope that you can see that we do have a pan right in the center. I have a total of 136 tracked uses on this highlighter, and this for sure predates my makeup tracking spreadsheet, so I've definitely used it longer than that. I am happy to have another pan in my highlighter collection, and this was a goal successfully met. I can't believe that I'm actually going to say this. The Tarte Party blush I've been working on for the entirety of 2025. I used an additional 22 times since I last updated you for a total of 160 tracked uses on a mini blush. My goal is to hit pan on this, and I still haven't been successful. I hope that you are able to see just how much progress I have made on this blush. I feel like the pan is nearly exposed. Every time I'm doing my makeup, I am like inspecting this thoroughly 160 tracked uses on a mini blush and still no pan is diabolical. It really blows my mind. The center where that like water, is it a waterfall in the Tarte Amazonian like imprint, is so low. That's definitely where the majority of the usage is right down through the center. I have been able to see the outline of rings for months and months and months. This is insanity. I have used my Pat McGrath lip gloss in Flesh 6 5 more days since I last updated you, for a total of 26 tracked days of use. There is a lot of windowing happening in this lip gloss. Like, I can see right through the packaging. This is really close to being an empty. I feel confident, just like with my Rimmel powder, that I can finish these off pretty quickly and start the new year off strong. My Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer I do have repressed into this compact here. I've used it 20 times since I last updated you, and I really feel like there's no visual progress happening on here. I've used this bronzer 91 times, and it was a mini. It had 2.5 grams of bronzer in it, so I do foresee it taking about another 100 uses to finish up, if I could guess, but I am going to continue to work on this one. My goal is to finish that off. I have not been reaching for my Alamar Sirenita lip gloss. It's just not my favorite, and it's more of like a fun spring summer kind of shade for me. It's pink with like a lot of sparkle to it. So I haven't been reaching for this, and I'm not going to be bringing this with me into 2026 in this project pan. I totally forgot that my Sigma Hydro Melt Lip Mask was in this project pan. I do use this every single night and sometimes in the morning too, just on my own. I have hit pan. I've hit the bottom of the jar in this, and it's getting really low around the edges as well. So I feel like I'm making good progress on this on my own. The e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer is my oldest primer in my collection. I had wanted to hit pan on this before the end of the year, and I was not successful in doing that, though I have made quite a lot of progress. I've used this 23 times since I rolled it into this project pan, and I have a total of 47 tracked uses on this now, which I feel like is quite a bit. And the last product I have to chat with you about for this finale portion is my Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue Concealer. This is my oldest concealer, and I really want to use this up. I used it 29 times since rolling it in, for a total of 47 tracked uses. There is no visual progress on this, no windowing or anything yet. I do think this is going to take quite a long time. It is 7.35 mils or 0.25 fluid ounces, and this is a very high coverage concealer, so I just need a little dot. We'll see how much progress I can make on this coming year. Which brings us into the introduction portion of today's video. 6 of the items I am going to be carrying over into the new year, and then we'll have 4 new products to chat about as well. So really quickly, we're going to go over what is staying in this project pan. The Rimmel Stay Matte powder, of course. I really feel like I'm so close to finishing this. Every day there's significant visual change, so I'm looking forward to finishing this off pretty quickly. My Tarte Party blush, I'm just not ready to let this go yet. I feel like I've made significant progress all of last year, and I'm like, I can see the finish line. I just need to cross over with a pan, and then I will roll in a different blush product, because at that point I will certainly be done with this for a time, but I need the satisfaction of pan. So I'm rolling this in as well. Also, the Pat McGrath lip gloss that I am so close to finishing. It's a pretty deep, warm, nude brown kind of shade, which, because it is a deeper nude, it's not the perfect everyday reach for me, but I'm so close to finishing this off. I feel like with a little bit of consistent use, I might even be able to finish this in the first month if I'm feeling crazy. We'll see how we get on with that. The Too Faced bronzer is being rolled over, as well as the e.l.f. Putty Primer and my Dose of Colors concealer. My goal is going to be to finish these. I forgot to mention, I'm going to leave it kind of open to seasonal changes if I feel I need them. I don't want to be stuck working on, for example, a highlighter that no longer suits me once I have a tan, or a foundation that is no longer the right shade for me, things like that. I want to be open to swapping things in and out. Let's chat about what is new that's coming into this project pan. I want to work on another eyeliner. I did finish 1 or 2 eyeliners last year, and I just need to work through some more. This is the oldest in my collection, I believe, and it is Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Perversion, which is the black. I do have this sketched out in my notebook as a starting point, but if we measure it up against my hand, it is just about as long as my middle finger. So we will see if I can get this finished. A black eyeliner is a bit ambitious. I feel like I should have went with a brown, but this is my oldest eyeliner, so I wanted to start here and see how I make out with that. I am rolling in a foundation. This is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. I am halfway through this already with 40 tracked uses. So I hope that that means it won't be another year to finish this. I think this took me like 180 uses, somewheres around there. And I really don't think this is going to take nearly as long. It is a standard 1 fluid ounce of product, but for some reason I use more of this, or more just pumps out automatically. I'm not sure. I am wearing it today, and I do think this is a beautiful foundation. It's slightly too dark for me right now. It's in light 45W, but I'm gonna roll this in now anyways and see how quickly I can get through this. Not in a wasting way, but in a focus and get through some foundations way. I wanted to roll in a lip liner, and I chose this one because of its age, but also it's a really beautiful nude color. This is the Estee Edit. Anyone else remember that brand? And it is the Barest Contour Lip Liner in the shade 05 in the Buff. Now, when I chose this, like, I already had all these products like setting aside and knew what I wanted to be working on. I didn't realize this is one of those lip liners that once you roll it up, you can't roll it back down. So I actually have no idea how much product is left in here. It is a mystery that we're going to go on together. I don't know how long this is going to take me. It might take me all year. If it's full, I have literally no idea. So this is our mystery item for right now. And then what prompted me to have this like seasonal reflection is my oldest cream or liquid product in my collection is my ColourPop Smoke and Whistles Super Shock highlighter. I do love this product, and I'm kind of teetering on if I am willing to declutter this or not, because historically I've loved it, and now I'm feeling like maybe it's a bit too icy for my preferences. But I'm going to use these winter months to decide. I don't think this is a product that even if I had it in all year, I could finish to completion. But I just want to give it kind of a last hurrah. I do have a pan on this product. I have 120 tracked uses. We are rolling this in January, and we'll probably keep it in until April-ish. Or if I decide that I'm ready to let it go before then, we will chat about that then. But I do just want to kind of track my progress, see if I can expand that pan, and just see what kind of damage I can do. And if I'm ready to let this go. That's probably shouldn't be in this project, but I wanted a like firm this is for sure in a project to start off the year. And I just can't guarantee that with the whole collection project pan or deck of panning, because those are a little bit more randomized. So this is kind of our wild card in this project, in that it doesn't really fit the criteria, but I'm rolling it in anyways because it's my project pan and my rules. So in conclusion, I was able to meet 2 goals coming into the end of the year. I finished a foundation, I hit pan on my Ofra highlighter, and then these 2 items I'm just rolling out. The Sigma lip mask I'm using multiple times a day on my own. I don't feel like it needs to be in a project pan, and this is just not like the perfect seasonal shade for me. And I thought this would be a fast empty and it wasn't, so it really was conflicting. I don't want to have 2 lip glosses going in here at the same time. For next update, I would like to have a significant difference happening, like a new line on my foundation. I feel like I should be able to do that. I would like to have the most minimal amount of product left in this powder by the next update. And does a pan exist in this product? I'm not entirely sure, but every day I'm looking and I see nothing yet. But I keep reaching for it because every day I'm hopeful that one of these days a shining pan will be there to greet me when I do my makeup, and it's going to be such a fantastic day. But those are the items I'm going to be working on in my Rolling Project 10 pan. Are you doing a classic project pan? I would love to know. If you have any product categories you would like to see me roll in, you can let me know that as well. I'm not, completely married to like having one primer, one foundation, one eyeliner. We can roll in different types of things. Let me know all your feedback in the comment section below. I love chatting with you guys. I hope your panning is off to a fantastic start in the new year. I always feel so rejuvenated. Give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.